Hello everyone, in this opportunity, I want to present our tool CrossASR++, a modular differential testing framework for automatic speech recognitions. We are from School of Information Systems, Singapore Management University. ASR system has been widely applied in our daily life, and adequate testing is needed to ensure the quality of ASRs. To ensure the quality, we need a test case in the form of audio file and its corresponding transcriptions. But unfortunately, manually building this test case is tedious and time consuming. Thus, we present CrossASR++ here. CrossASR++ can generate test case automatically by employing TTS that generate audio file and do cross-referencing ASRs. This process is efficiently guided by failure estimator that can select text to find more test case in a faster way. And we implement a modular framework that is easy to plug and play, so the user can change or modify the component easily. Next, to install CrossASRs, there are two options. First, it's easy to install using PyPy, and user can do also the manual installations. Next, we want to prepare by setting some TTS, ASRs, and estimators. In the GitHub repository, we provide the information how to prepare, how to set up the TTS, how to set up the ASRs, and how to set up the failure estimators. Please go to this GitHub repository for more detail. Next, I want to give instruction how to implement a new TTS. We need to inherit the TTS interface and operate the generate audio functions. So after cloning the repository, we'll get an example folder here. And from the example folder, there is a TTS folder. You can copy the interface here. And let's say we want to implement RVTTS. Okay. First, we need to inherit this class. Okay, we define a responsive class that inherit from TTS, and we set the name for this class. The name is useful to save the output from the TTS, which is the audio files. And we need to override this function that generate audio from text. Okay, we already set up. Next, we need to implement the new ASR. We do the same. We inherit the interface and we override the recognize audio functions. Let's go to the ASR folder. Copy the interface. Let's say we want to implement the width. First, we need to define the class that inherit from the ASR class. We need to set up this name. Okay, and then we need to override or implement the functions. We call our API with API that recognize audio from the generated audio from the TTS, and we return it as a transcriptions. Okay, and don't forget to add the class that we already defined into the pool. We add the responsive file to the TTS pool, and we add the width SR to the SR pool. Okay, for the estimator, we can do the same. We need to inherit the estimator interface and override the fit and predict functions. Please go to the example GitHub repository for more detailed estimators. Next, I want to explain how to use the CrossASR++. First, we need to test our function that we already implemented before using a text. Given a text software engineering conference, we use the TTS, the responsive voice TTS, and these ASRs. Okay, to do this, we use the cross-reference file. So it will use the software engineering conference as the attack, and we will save the output with this name. And the configuration for this program is config.json that has the same. We use the RVTTS and these ASRs, and we save the output in the output trial. Okay, let's run it. Python cross-reference config.json. Okay, it will take a while. Let's move to the next. So the important thing is running cross ASR using a corpus, which is a list of text. In this experiment, we want to run cross ASR++ using English text from the Europal datasets. We use the same TTS and ASRs, and we have a target ASRs WAV2FACT2, and we use the best setting from the experiment for the configurations. Yeah, we already get the result from the previous experiments. So if we run from using a text software engineering conference, we found that WAV2FACT can and Deep Speech 2 can correctly transcribe. Thus, it has a successful test case and the remaining failed test case. Okay, next we go to the example from running using corpus. This is the file test ASRs. It will load config corpus, which use Europal corpus. This is the corpus. It list of text, and each line is a sentence. We use RV, and we use these TTSRs, and we use WAV2FACT2 as the target ASRs. And we use 1 hour timeout with 5 iterations and local visibility 1200. For the estimator, we use Facebook part-based estimator. But the user can easily change the estimator by using another estimator or the model from the Hugging Face, just changing the, let's say, bird-based uncase, change this name into these configurations. Okay, let's try to run it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it will take a long time, and I already run this program. So this program will do some training using the classifier, and this is the result. We found a failed test case for all ASRs, and the total is around 2000. And because we specify the target ASRs, we will save the audio file and corresponding transcription and the ground truth for retraining. So we use WAV2FACT as the target ASRs. So we save the failed test case for WAV2FACT. So this folder will contain the audio, while WAV2FACT wrongly transcribe the audio, and the text is the ground truth track. So it will help the WAV2FACT developer to use this data and augment this data to the training data that maybe can improve the performance from the WAV2FACT after retraining. Okay, thank you. That's all from my presentations. Please reach me at this email if you meet any problem with the tool.